we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on our home team. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And a look here at their signal caller, the fifth-year quarterback.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done.
And right away, he lost the football. And one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. It's
A long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
Here we go, Jack. Cougar 19. Ready.
On first down, they go back to Pacheco. And really a nice job there to make something out of that run, sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4. As you see, they have dealt with their fair share of injuries this season. But, Charles, that hasn't stopped them from putting together a very solid campaign, a very good record thus far.
I think a lot of credit has to go internally. Look, we always want to praise the head coach for holding the team together. But to me, it's the guys in the locker room putting on the uniform. Those starters who've stayed healthy, they've welcomed the backups into their ranks and showed them how to get it done. And this team, they've stayed afloat all season doing just that.
That's complete to DK. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Kevin Winston, their defensive lead.
They'll get that out wide to Waddle. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Nix to the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Back to the air with Nix. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now the Central Florida product, it's R.J. Harvey. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. On 1st down, back to Harvey. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
On the sneak, it's Nix. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Broncos 1st down.
They'll go play action with Nix. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
At the 11-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Here's Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. Touchdown, Broncos! Cortland Sutton from 8 yards out. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in this AFC title game. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Here's Ward. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm is going forward. Incomplete pass. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for the Broncos. First down.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Harvey. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Setting up a screen for Harvey. And he goes out right around the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
And the Broncos first down.
Nick's going to give to Harvey. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 39-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Now it's Nix. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. To throw is Nix. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Kevin Winston there defensively.
Nix to throw again. A throw over the middle, caught by Bryant. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Off the bootleg, here's Nix. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Almost set.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. Looking to put a drive together.
It's a turnover on down.
Ready.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37.
It's a gain of 20. And a first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Play action. It's Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Ward. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Sanders. And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing Nix. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Looking to throw. Nix. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Oh, nice move. And all the way in for the touchdown. That's a punt return of 89 yards. And his guys are going to retake the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. Well, it's no secret. That's why they have him return punts. He has the capability to take them back, and he did so there. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that.
And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Throwing now, Ward. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Ward from the gun on 3rd down. He finds Robinson. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Second and 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Nix. That's to the running back, R.J. Harvey. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. This is taken at the 23. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. One more go for this offense in the first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. To throw is Ward. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. So these two teams off to their locker rooms for intermission, and that means we go to Orlando. Here's Scott Hansen with our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Nifty move. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Second and 12.
To throw, here's Ward. And his throw is going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
60 Eagles.
Ward. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he's on to kick it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Okay, take us to school here, Charles. On a play like that, pretty successful RPO. What's the quarterback looking at?
Basics, he's looking at the defensive end or the outside linebacker. If that player crashes down to take the running back, quarterback pulls it, runs to the outside end. Some teams, though, will read different players depending on defenses, but basically it's that outside player.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Nix to the air. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. That's caught inside the 20. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
First and goal.
Looking to throw. Nix. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal. They'll look to throw again. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. R.J. Harvey from 8 yards out. And the Broncos have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will put them on top here in the third. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Again, it's Pacheco. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. A yard, all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1. Go.
Off play action, Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd down and 6.
Throwing is Ward. And that will be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
So a response there to the touchdown, the opening drive of this 3rd quarter, as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think you'll take that, because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown, but the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Nix. The hitter here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Nix. That is caught. And he will have a Broncos first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass treat in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 47.
Up the middle, it's Harvey. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and
1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. On the sneak, it's Nix. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
that's good for a Broncos first down. A gain on the play.
On play action, here's Nix. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To throw, here's Nix. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5. To throw is Nix. Man, and he hits him in stride. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
That's another Broncos.
Out of the gun, they go with Harvey. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Nix. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And the Broncos first down.
Ready.
1st and goal.
Operating from the gun, Nix. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now 3rd and
On the sneak, it's Nix. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Broncos have taken the lead here now in the 4th quarter of this championship game.
the kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 5.
16.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that, with a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter. This possession, gigantic. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Here's Ward. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Pack the 6.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
John Day Barron on the coverage.
Here we go. Here we go. Let go.
Back to throw. Ward. And that one to the right side and incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. They'll go play action with Nix. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
A gain of 11 brings up 2nd down at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Intercepted by the Broncos.
And the Broncos have just about sewn up this football game. We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The situation for them offensively as follows. Down by 5, 54 seconds to go. A field goal won't help. They need a touchdown to send them to the Super Bowl as they've got it 1st and 10.
A gain of 15 yards. Complete to Wandale Robinson.
He'll look to throw. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Fourth down, 10 yards to go.
Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
It's a turnover and down.
They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. So, Charles, oh so close on one side to getting to that Super Bowl. Oftentimes, we just show the stage and the glitz and the glamour and the confetti. You sometimes forget about those guys going home. It's got to be tough.
It's got to be beyond tough because finding a way to steel yourself, make that resolve to come back and do it again because it took a lot of work just to get to this point. It's going to be a difficult offseason for them. Let's see how they bounce back.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the